Hi everyone, this is Edward Dot, and today I would like to show you Scilla. That is one of my tools I wrote, and you can see here this is the Scilla GitHub repository. You can find it under github.com/edward./Scilla. This is my GitHub handle, and you can find here all the tools I wrote. Okay, so what is Scilla? Scilla actually is an information gathering tool. It performs some basic enumeration on DNS, subdomains, ports, and directories. I wrote this tool because I would like to have one single tool that can perform all the things all together with just one command, okay, and in one tool. Let's say also, let's be honest, if you would like to be faster in, for example, subdomains or directories enumeration, you can use like sublister, asset finder, or I don't know, any kind of tools, GoBuster or Fuff actually for the fuzzing part. But this is just a tool that has all the things inside only one tool. So let's get started, and I would like to show you how to do things. There is a preview here. As you can see, this is a subdomain enumeration on the google.com target, as you can see here. Okay, so actually it's different from asset finder and things like this, because those kind of tools just perform the download from open databases on subdomains, but you have to perform an HTTP probe or HTTPX to scan which subdomains are open, are answering you or not. So in Scilla you perform all the two things together. So you have the subdomain and the request aside from the subdomain, and I think in the subdomain part there isn't the 404 answer actually. So let's get started. Here there is the installation part. You need Go, the Go programming language, and you can just click here, download Go. I think I have the latest version. Yeah, I have the Go 1.16.4, and so I think also the .14 or the .15 is okay. So you just have to do this kind of execute these commands. So let's clone the repository. After that I have to move myself inside the Scilla folder. Okay, then with this command, the go-get, actually it downloads, get from the registries and repositories all the dependencies of the tool. You can find them on go.mod here. These are all the tools required to run Scilla. Okay, actually it uses not in an indirect way, as you can see here, the Colli, that is a Golang based crawler for I think like the URL find, things like this, and the color repository from Fuzzy that actually it's a degrader of the output. Okay, so let's run go-get. I already have all the dependencies, so Here we are seeing nothing, but if you run goget, you will see all the dependencies that are downloading. Then we have to perform this command, make Linux, and make Linux actually, it performs this is the make file actually, and it performs make Linux, so these things. So it will build the Scilla binary, it will move the Scilla binary inside the urs/bin folder. So the bin folder actually, it is already present in the path of your Linux environment, and then it will copy the lists folder that contains two lists for directories and subdomains enumeration inside the bin folder, and then you are done actually. Here is the unlinux, so the command that can uninstall the Scilla binary, but let's do it. Okay, as you can see, it requires high privileges. I think I have already typed less than 5 minutes ago my password, so I don't have to insert my password, but of course here you have to insert your password actually. So I'm done, and I can move whatever I want from, like here in my home folder, and I have the Scilla binary here. So as you can see here, there is an error saying that subcommand is required. It means that you have to append after the Scilla command another subcommand. So you have two options here. You will see that you have a lot of options, but now the binary is suggesting us to type these two commands: the Scilla help, so a full overview of all the commands, and the Scilla example, so some explanatory examples. Okay, so let's do it. I will zoom back now. Scilla help. Okay, you have a lot of subcommands as you can see here. So the usage is Scilla, subcommand, and all the options. The available subcommands here are DNS, port, subdomain, dir, report, and we will see what is report, help, and examples. Of course, DNS performs DNS enumeration, port performs ports enumeration, subdomains perform subdomains enumerations, dir directories. Report actually it's a wrap around the previous four commands, so it will perform on the target you provide to the command. All these four subdomains, subcommands. In every subcommand, the only mandatory switch is the dash target, because you have to insert a target here. So let's see also the examples. Okay, here we are. You can do a lot of things actually. Let's see. Okay, you have here the DNS part, and you can this is the basic actually, the basic DNS subcommand, and you can provide a target and then target.domain. It's just an example. Then you can output the result in a TXT format or in a HTML format, and then you can also just print with dash plain only the results, the useful informations provided by the DNS subcommand. For example, you can pipe this output to other commands. So let's do an example. Here I can do Scilla DNS target. Let's take for example Edoardo Ottavianelli.it. Okay, these are all the things Scilla finds on the. I know there are maybe some others records, but these are the records found by Scilla. The IP address, the canonical name, all the name server, and then all other records. Let's see another useful output. As you can see, we have a lot actually here of things. You can see there is also an IPv6 IP address, then we have a lot of name server, MX records, SRV, TXT, and other things. Let's perform, for example, subdomain enumeration on Edoardo Ottavianelli.it. Okay. Quite useful, because in the first 800, 700 I don't know tries we found all these records, and I mean there are a lot because my website doesn't have really a lot of subdomains. My only subdomains that it's actually from me, let's say, it's these. The all others doesn't belong to me actually. Let's see also another tool like the port numeration on my router, for example. Okay, as you can see, there are a lot of ports open. Here we have the 80, the 53, the 4043, and these other ports. Quite juicy. We can do also the Scilla report based on the target. For example, let's do always the Edoardo Ottavianelli.it target. As you can see, it performs all the subdomains scanning, and it will go forward until it reaches the last subdomain tries, and it will go after to the, I think, the port, I don't know, something like this, and then the directories, and then the DNS subdomains. Sorry, the DNS records. Okay, just simple as that. Let's, for example, output the things to, I don't remember the how to output things. Okay, the -o output format. Okay, so this is kinda really a juicy thing for Scilla. Dear target Edoardo Ottavianelli.it, and here I would like to do two things. I would like to append the -c switch. This means that it's for crawler, so it will crawl also beyond, actually, aside from the enumeration part. It will crawl the links on the Edoardo Ottavianelli.it target, and also I would like to append the -o, that it means the output, and that I would like to have an HTML output. Okay, so let's see what happens. As you can see, we have it starts. We see that there are a lot of folders. There is a -login, seriously. Okay, I didn't know about this, but okay. I think it's some Aruba.it, my provider basic thing. There is the index, as you can see. Okay, all the things, the juicy things, but I don't know if I have this thing here, are forbidden. The media, yeah, of course I have the media. The JS. Actually, it's not forbidden. With the crawler, it's just crawling the first level directories and nothing on, actually. And there are files that you can see actually here, also on pubs. The pubs part, I have, for example, the pub, I don't know, for example, .html. No, okay, there is pub4.html. Okay, this is the blog things, actually. Pub4, seriously, there isn't. I don't remember. Pubs.html, for example. Yeah. Let's pick this. Okay, you can see this is my thesis, and as you can see, you can access actually the things under pubs. The pubs folder, it's not forbidden, but for now I would like just to have the directories here. And I'm trying to to build another tool. This is performing actually pure crawling, and it will print all the files, the juicy files it will try to find. Okay, let's stop here. Actually, I have a lot of things here. There is an output Scilla folder, and there is also an eduardo.tegnelli.it.dir.html that I can see here. Okay, let's open this. As you can see, it's quite good, I don't know, output, and it's actually useful because you can click on all the links you have here to see the things on the website. Okay, and kinda cool. I don't know what we can do. Examples. Okay, of course you can do things like this, Scilla, dir, and you can add here a -w to pass, for example, a custom word list. Okay, so for example, RockU, I can use RockU on a target. Okay, and it will go actually enumerating things based on the RockU.txt word list and nothing. Also another juicy thing is the port part with the -p. You can pass here all the, I don't know, all the ports you would like to scan. Okay, and I don't know, let's take this target here. Oh no, what is wrong here? Oh, sorry, Scilla only port, not there. Okay, actually there aren't these any, or one of there isn't any port inside this array open. You can pass also array, so from 19, for example, to 1000. Okay, things like this, really useful. In the directory part and also in the subdomain part, you can pass the the dash, sorry, I switch, really useful because you can filter for response code. So for example, I would like to ignore the 200 response code. As you can see here, I should have only 200 response codes, but I get back nothing. Sorry, let's do it on my website. Okay, as you can see here, I'm ignoring the 200 response code, so I'm getting only the 403 forbidden response code. Really useful. There is also, I would like to show you for the port part, there is also the dash common switch to do enumeration basis on some, I don't remember actually which are the ports on the common ports inside here. Okay, here we are. These are the common ports that it will try to enumerate. Really useful. Other things, I don't know. Let's see in the example. You can do, of course, all this thing in the report part. As you can see, the report is the subcommand that has the most the highest number of switches, and this is because all the switches you have in the 4 previous subcommands are present inside the report. And actually it's kind of useful because you can do things in a precise way. For example, if you would like to pass as input a word list, you have the switch for the directory word list and the subdomain word list. And this it's this difference between subdomain and directories. It's present also on all the switches. The ignore, as you can see, the crawling part, you can crawl here, really useful. Also on subdomain subcommand, you can crawl also for the subdomain, really useful. The last thing I would like to show you is the -db part, because let's do Scilla, for example, subdomain -target google.com. Okay, let's stop here. As you can see here, I have only 15,000, around 15,000 subdomains, tries, let's say. This is the number of subdomains inside the lists /subdomains .txt file. But I can do also this with Scilla subdomain -db for database -target, and let's use google.com. As you can see, searching subs on some known open database of subdomains like the one here, and we get a lot of results, like 75,000 subdomains, really a lot. So we have like 15,000 from the subdomains .txt file, plus the 60,000 from the open databases. Okay, things like this. Of course, this is not redundant. I'm performing, I'm cleaning actually the duplicates on the results. So it, of course, I don't remember actually the list of open databases. I think there is Sonar, crt.sh, hacker target. Let's see. I think there is an issue closed for this. Yeah, these four: crt.sh, buffer overrun, treat crowd, hacker target, and also for the Sonar search. So it will grab, actually, it will call the APIs for these open databases. It will get 5 different lists, responses with the list of the open databases, sorry, the subdomains known for the target, well known for the target, and it will merge all these lists together, the open databases plus the 15,000 by the subdomains.txt in the list, and it will remove the duplicates. So actually these are 75,000 unique subdomains, and as you can see here, it will just go forth on the enumeration, trying to see for subdomains. Okay, let's wait. Actually, I'm cleaning, of course. Okay, I don't know why it takes time in the first little iterations, but then it will go really faster. It depends also on the list, because actually I'm shuffling all the list together, because I don't want to have like the first 15,000 entries in the first part and then the open databases part on the second part, let's say. So I'm shuffling all the lists together, so maybe it is hitting a lot of closed, let's say, of false subdomains, and so it will go forward on this enumeration. Actually, it is getting a lot of closed subdomains now. The last part, let's say also the plain, actually, it's something like this. It will print also, only the subdomain, the ones that are answering, actually, but because it's not printing the as it's present in a lot of subdomain searching tool, only the open databases part. But here we are enumerating the subdomain, making requests, and if we get a response, except for the 404 response, it will print the subdomain. So here we have only the services that are answering, actually. So thank you guys for watching this, and if you have questions, you can open issues here and the issues tab. You can go in my also edward.github, my handle here. There are here some links, so you can find me on eduardo.tavinelli.it, my website. You can, if you click here, there is the Keybase profile, all the information, and you can chat with me in a secure way. you can actually ping me on Twitter, Instagram. Also, there is my email here. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like Scilla, put here a star, and I will drop in the description part all the links that I mentioned. So thanks for watching, and we will see what will come on us. Stay safe, everybody, and thank you for watching.